Today, we'll be trying to understand the concept of data types and column profiling in Power Query in Microsoft Excel. Just think of data types as a kind of label that Power Query places in your data to understand what kind of information it is. Some data could be text, it could be numbers or dates. With data types, Power Query can understand what kind of data a column contains. So that way it will help you work on it correctly. So what is column profiling? Column profiling is like you getting a statistic of the kind of data a column contains in your table. So let's check out these concepts together.
The data set we're using also for this video is going to be an Excel file. So I'll be importing an Excel file here. Come here in new source and I'll select Excel workbook. Then I'm going to check this. So select multiple item, check the box, then check this and hit OK. So we have this. So if your data is not looking like this, if Power Query has automatically helped you promote the headers, currently you're seeing column 1, column 2, column 3 here, then you can see the column headers here. So if yours promoted the headers automatically, it means that it's done based on the setting. What do I mean? If I click on file and go to options and settings, then here query options, I want to look at my query options. Query options. And I click on data load. You see here for type detection, you can see that for mine, it's showing is checked for never detect column types and headers for unstructured sources. So if this is checked for you, anytime you load in your data into Power Query, it automatically promotes the header. So for you to do those things yourself for practice, I would advise that just click on open your Excel, then set it to not detect column types and headers for unstructured sources. That way you'll be able to specify your data types yourself. So I'll hit OK. So as usual, since we have our headers on the first row, you promote the headers. I thought already. Come here and use your first row as headers. So can you see now, when we use the first row as headers, we promoted the first row, the data type is showing this way. So let's look at the type of data type we have. I'll click on this icon here, this ABC123 here. Then we'll see the data types that we have. So we have decimal numbers, we have currency. This is when you're working with money. We have whole number, we have percentage, we have date and time, we have date, time and time zone, we have duration, we have text, we have for Boolean values, as for true or false, we have for binary, then whether for using locale. So these are the data types that we have. So why is data type, why is it very, very important that you make sure that your data in every of the columns are correct, or they are stored with the correct data? Number one is that if you have incorrect data types, you have any of the data stored with incorrect data type, it's going to make your work hard. You would encounter errors. Imagine look at the salary column now. Imagine that the salary column is stored as a text data type, and we know this is a data that should contain numerical data. Imagine it's stored in the text data type. It will be so hard for you to perform operations on it. You won't be able to sum or add values to it, or do any operations, or sum it, or find the average, or find the maximum salary or minimum salary. Because why? This has been stored as a text data type. So it becomes hard for you if you want to run your analysis. That's for one. So for two, sorting and filtering becomes very, very hard. So imagine this, your joint dates, this date data is stored as a text file, a text data type instead of date data type. It's going to be hard if you want to sort it. So let's check it out now. So let's say I want to, I have to load it in, but currently it's not showing the correct data type, it's just showing ABC123. So let's change the correct data type. For ID, ID is showing is having numerical. ID are like unique identifiers for every record, every rows in your data. So let's leave it at whole number containing numerical number. Then for name is text, so set it to text. For age is number, we'll set it to be whole number. Joint date is date, so we'll set it to be date. This column contains this. Can you see as you are changing it, you get the correct data type icon beside it. So for active, for Boolean, so we'll check true or false, that's for Boolean. So you can see this. Then for salary, we'll change it to whole number. Currency. Let's go with currency. Then you have the replace the current. So it changes this way. Then we have department, we change to text. So I don't want this column, it's not useful, so just remove it the way I told us to. Right click, then remove. They removed it already. We have our data set. I was explaining earlier, if this join date, now if I want to filter this or sort this, not filter this, sort this join date column to sort from oldest to newest. Let me click on this drop down button, and I'll say I want to sort from descending. So let's check out descending and see. Can you see starting from, we're not saying from 2022 then downwards. But let's assume, or let's change the data type from text. I'm going to remove this step I applied here. Then I'm going to change the data type from date to text. So let's see if you're going to get the correct sorting, the correct order. If I want to sort this from largest, oldest date to the nearest date, and I hit descending, can you see it didn't give us the correct? That's because it's not stored in the correct data type. The correct data type should be date, not text. So you can see it's not giving it the right sorting. So it's very, very key, and it's important for you to know how to store your data with the correct and right data type. Else you will encounter errors that would affect you when you're trying to perform mathematical operations or aggregations, errors that will affect you when you're trying to sort or filter your data. Most especially, you would have errors, you would have problem when it comes to visualizing your data, because data visualization rely on proper or correct data types. It relies so much on proper or correct data types. So if you don't have your data stored in correct data type, trust me, you will encounter errors. Trust me, you'll be stressed. So that's on data type. So note that before you load in your data, be sure and know that your data are stored in a correct data type. Alright, that's that on data type. So let's look at column profiling. This would help you view your data, help you check out the statistic of your data. Look, just give details about your data. So to look at this, you'd see that in your view tab. So currently, view tab, you can see in the data preview. This should just give a preview of how your data in each columns look like. So data preview. So we have column quality, column distribution, column profile. So if I check column profile, this column is selected. If you want to check or preview your data in a column, you have to select the column first. So I'll check column quality. So it's showing us that we have 100% valid data, no error, empty, no empty, 100%, everything 100%, no error, nothing. Fine. So that's showing you that the quality of your data is very, very good. Distribution, column distribution. What this will do to just show you the distribution of your data. It's showing, okay, we have 50 distinct, and when I hover around it, I get to see it's 50 distinct, and we have 50 unique. Here you have 46 distinct, and you have 44 unique. Just showing you how your data, distribution of your data. That's what it's just showing you. So let's check out column profile. This should just give you your column statistic. That's all. So it's telling you have 50 number of IDs. There's no error, no empty cell. We have 50 distinct value, 50 unique value, the minimum is 1, the maximum is 50, the average is 25.5. This is standard deviation. These are number of odd numbers that we have, number of even numbers that we have. So let's say I want to work with the salary column. So I click on the salary column. Now it's showing me the statistics for salary column. So I get to know, okay, for the salary column, so let's see. For the salary column, I get to know, okay, this is the minimum salary, 48,000. This is the maximum salary, over 100,000. This is the average salary, 68,620. This is the average salary. So it gives you statistic of your column. It explains your column well. So if I come here and say, okay, I want to see the number of employees, I check the one for the column that contains name. So it's telling me, oh, we have over 46 distinct names here. We have 44 unique names here. Then the minimum, maybe this is just showing the minimum and maximum value of the text. You're not looking at that. Okay, so that's that on your column statistic, profiling your data. So same thing, if I check on this active column, I get to see the count is 50. We have 35 true, 15 false. Departments, to tell you the number of departments we have 5 departments, 5 distinct departments that we have. So to tell you the minimum department, maximum department, it's just giving you values. So that's that on your column profile. With your column profile, you can check the quality of your data. You can check the statistic of your data. You can also check the distribution of your data here on Power Query. So that's that on that. I hope you understood all that have been said so far. As usual, don't forget to practice and also like, share, and also for those joining or viewing this channel for the first time, hit the subscribe button. That's the only way you can not miss out from videos that will be coming after this. Bye.